MD Mason versus Domiok. I believe we're gonna have a double NCCU master race, folding between eyes. And I believe the skill between these players is significant. And we have started a race. MD Mason with a 127, 126. Yeah, 126.45 for MD Mason is his PB. And Domiok, I believe he's really new. His PB says that he's PB 8 days ago with a 2 hours and 7 minutes. So a really big skill gap here. So if you guys have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. But anything could happen in a race.
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Good luck to both players. So Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo GameCube, released in 2002. Super Mario Sunshine, for any percent, the any percent way of beating this game is collecting all 7 Shadow Marios, all episode 7 Shadow Marios throughout the worlds. You do it, so that unlocks Bowser, so you can go kill Bowser, and then that beats the game as fast as possible without needing to collect any blue coins. So in the first phase of the game, you're gonna have to talk to Flood. You'll talk to Flood, so you unlock him, and then you have to do the first PD Piranha, the first polluted piranha plant. Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Okay, I hope it's just me, or the gameplay is a little choppy. I hope it's just not me. Oh well. So the players probably are still in the flood cutscene. So both players are having stream. Stand by for any technical difficulties. Yeah. Well, I hope it gets resolved. There's nothing going on really here. You just like try to collect the shine as fast as possible. Spray on the polluted piranha, and you don't get penalty if you spray them without like wrongly. You just you can just spray him 3 times and then drops the shine. So a little bit more about the players. I guess while they hopefully it resolves their stream issues. Andy Mason is the world record holder of Mario Power Tennis. He streams, he speedruns. He likes to speedrun sports, Mario sport games like Mario Golf. Oh, it seems that their stream has gotten a little better. That's good. It's good to see. So yeah, MD Mason focused on other games. I believe he's focused on school too. He's been out and in out of the game. I believe like a couple years ago, MD Mason and we like bopped each other on PBs wise, like on our way down to sub 130. And it was good to see. We had a little rivalry going on, like a long time ago, I believe. Domyok, he's like really more new school runner. Like really new school. Like I think his PB is like 8 days old. Yeah, I'm here. I believe I was supposed to be for the Brahms on Goho race that happened earlier, but I unfortunately couldn't make it.
The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other
Yeah.
than Mario.
Objection! Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as
Feel free to ask any questions and get your popcorn ready as we still, this is a 6 minutes and,
completely free of his violence.
well, once the timer reaches 6 minutes and 30 seconds, the cutscene will stop. It's a pretty long cutscene.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution.
So right now you get the best, saddest music of the game. No other sad music there is.
You witnessed
Mario in
this
jail.
object at the airstrip, correct?
Pretty sad music.
It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any...
So gameplay should begin really shortly.
Perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And
Hopefully there'll be no commentator card.
are being treated as a criminal.
I will be
Tomorrow we must do our best
trying not to
to
pull from
resolve
my boy
the
MD Mason
situation.
here.
Go straight that way. You can't miss
Try not to commentate bias. I'll try my best.
jobs to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
And hope you have the popcorn ready because cutscenes are gone. Gameplay starts right now. So both players going for the standard movement on the left side. I know if you've probably seen other matches, there's players that go on the right side on the rooftop. So MD Mason opting for the safer strat, which is fine. The other strat doesn't even save that much time. It's I feel it's like 1 second or a half second. So PD Piranha, these polluted piranhas, the main difference from the first ones is you want to spray him when he opens his mouth, or else he's gonna flinch, and that loses time, I believe, 2 to 3 seconds. Around that.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Yes, I believe it's the lag on Domiox that is making him appear that he's ahead, but right now I think they're about, yeah, sort of even. Yeah, Domiox might be ahead. Yeah, so after you kill the first polluted piranha, you have to spray Shadow Mario sort of relatively fast, because if Shadow Mario keeps walking north, as you can see on Domio's screen, I think he just got him before the movement. See how Shadow Mario goes to the left side. Like, you want that to happen. You want to be able to spray Shadow Mario as fast as possible. So, because if Shadow Mario goes to like the north, then it'll be like that 10-second time loss. As you can see, players trying to spray the M before Shadow Mario stops. That can make early M happen. Neither of these players got, I believe. So the first shine in the game, Bianco Hills one, you can actually skip the first shine and you can collect shine number 2. Which is the shine number 1 is that goop right there that you have to spray down. You can actually skip the first intended shine. So you can just go and do just windmill wall kicks on top of the windmill. Both players getting the same kind of RNG with the spider. I believe Domio's having a little trouble with the spider. MD Mason waiting a cycle to and then going the wall kicks. Oh, I believe that was the cycle that he encountered when he got there. So really nice wall kicks by MD Mason. Dark Mario. So the first PD, this is the first time you encounter him. His first boss fight. You wanna spray in his mouth by using span sprays. Span sprays is not, it's not in the instruction booklet, but all you do is just press R and A really fast, and you mash them together, and that causes a like a shotgun spray from the flood. So it's pretty good movement to know, so you can like clear a lot of goop, spray into P's mouth. It's a good tactic to use, and then you just like ground pound him once after he like falls down. So you ground pound him 3 times, and PD goes down. And the Mason with the better time here, as he got up the windmill first. So that's generally what saves most of the time here, getting as fast as possible to the boss fight. The boss fight is not terribly too hard itself. He has an instruction book, and I believe span sprays are left out of the equation, so you actually, there's no way to figure out span sprays unless you like really messed around with the game beforehand casually when the game first came out. So as you can see, players are using a tactic called water slide. This is the fastest movement. As you can see, if you spray water in front of you, or like use the hover slide and then hold back and hold forward, Mario can like belly hop and like go really fast in the water. So that's the fastest movement. So besides that, jump diving is the second fastest option that there is. As you can see in the first secret of the game right here, Any Mason will showcase the Mario movement inside the secrets. Triple jumps and dive jumps and belly hops. Pretty simple secret, and he got it nice. Sometimes you can die in the secret and it's just a demotivator. So this is the third polluted piranha plant, I think. I always mistakenly say the name wrong. You wanna be able to spray him on him, but this time these runners are gonna attempt a skip. Well, it's not a skip, it's a tactic called treble skip. What treble skip essentially does, oh man, that's unfortunate. Domioka, I think he just died on the secret, which is, it's probably the worst death in any secret, honestly. It's so early in the game, you want to be able to get it consistently. Treble skip is spraying the polluted piranha, killing him at the same time that the cutscene, and entering, like as you can see, entering Bianco again. So you open Rico at the same time that you enter Bianco again. So as you can see, the game glitches a little bit, and it's like it looks really weird looking, but no worries. Like Mario, nothing happened to Mario. He will enter Bianco, and you didn't die or anything. So Bianco 4, and nice. It appears that Domiok finished Bianco 3 with no problem. That's good to see. Going with the triple jump Y turn there. It's an older strat that older players were using, which is fine. For the Bianco 4 and the red levels, they're really like intense when it comes to tech level and skill. Like, it's pretty good to see coin levels, as you can see what the player's personality is, the player's tactics are. Bianco 4 is probably like one of those shines that are really hard to master, really easy to execute at the first time. That's a shine. So both these players are using the NTCU version of the game. So I might go into depth about what the difference of NTCU is versus JP, the JP copy of this game, and PAL. So I'll go into depth when those glitches occur or when the glitches that you can do on NTCU later on in the game. I believe Domio missed the cutscene skip, so you can see that you have to go all the way back to Bianco after the cutscene happens. So that's a little 10-second time loss. It sucks, but it's unfortunate, but yeah, it happens. Sometimes you can miss travel skip. So Bianco episode number 5, it's all about RNG. You want to wake up a PD using these points, as they're called, our little friends. You don't see them after this episode, sadly. It makes me pretty sad. So I will let you know what kind of RNG MD Mason gets. There's, I think, 700 possible options that PD can go to, location-wise, and like, he will stop at 3 locations. The first location right here. It's very likely that PD would go to the wall after this. Don't want a commentator curse, but it's very high likely that PD would do that. And that causes some time. You don't want PD to go over the wall because you can not spray him when he's behind the wall. This big wall on the left side, right here. As you can see on MD Mason's screen. I believe Domio got hit by the window piece. I think that's what they're called, those wind enemies. So sometimes you can like fall down on your death right here on the rope, get hit by them. So after PD went over the wall for MD Mason, this is another good spot PD can stop. As long as PD does not go to the village side and goes all the way down there, then that's called a PD World Tour when you connect a big triangle where PD went. For real, this runners are doing a good job cleaning all the goop, as you can see. He uses spam sprays. Very good, efficient way to clean your house. Wish I had a flood. Okay, that's a good third spot to stop. He didn't go too far to the right. So pretty normal RNG for MD Mason. Pretty respectable, as you can see. When your time is like a 115, 116, some of these players, when in the really high top level player, this is a place to reset when you don't get the RNG that you want, because it can waste up to a minute if you get the worst RNG. Yeah. And Domiuk's just starting now, the PD phase. So MD Mason moving on to the fourth bullet piranha? Yeah, fourth bullet piranha. Counting the airstrip one. So this one opens Gelato Beach, but you're not gonna be doing any travel skip shenanigans on this one. And this one's different. You spray him twice, and after the first phase, the Purida Piranha like spews a bunch of goomies on the ground, as they're called. Fun fact: I think they're called swapping something. But an older runner called them Goomies because they look like the Pokemon or something like that. It's a really old trivia story. So all the community just calls them Goomies for short. So as you can see, you saw he did a little momentum there. It like brings him up forward a little bit to the end, so that it only saves like a second or half a second. So they're entering Gelato Beach, and I can talk ages about Gelato Beach. As you can see, in any percent, we skipped the entire Gelato Beach. Yes, you heard me right. We skipped 10 minutes of Gelato Beach using this famous trick called Gelato Beach Skip. We grab the coconut, we carry it all the way to the hut. I'm not too sure what kind of RNG Domio got actually as well too, but I think he's got an okay pattern. You drop the coconut here, and then you hover into it, and then you can skip essentially all the shines in the game, because this is episode 8 shine that is there already. So, ooh, having a little trouble. I think he is going. He's holding back too much, I think. Okay, nice. Third try, which is not bad. In a race run, that's a good time. And when you're ahead, you want to be able to like get Gelato Beach skip before Domio catches up. So that essentially skips the entire Gelato Beach. So what you just saw, he just collected shine number 8. So what does that mean? That means that it unlocks Shadow Mario 7 already. So you can see you can scroll left. So to beat this game, you need to kill all Shadow Mario 7, all Shadow Marios in all the worlds. So essentially that's a 10-minute save, which is pretty good. I assume Domio will also go for Gelato Beach skip. Most players go for it. I don't think there's anyone that still does the old route with Gelato Beach. So that's a good, really fast kill from mdmason. Pretty standard. You just want to spray Shadow Mario really fast. So now we're done with Gelato Beach. So that was fast. So we go for another move called Pianta Early, which is a skip that lets you get on top of the Shine Gate without needing the rocket nozzle. As you can see, you usually need the rocket nozzle to get here, but with a series of spin jump wall jumps, as you saw with a wide turn, you can actually get up there without needing the rocket nozzle, which is pretty good. It lets you do Pianta earlier. I'll let you know why that is the case later on, as we go into episode 5 later on in this level. So, as I mentioned earlier, I was talking about how NTCU is different. The difference between this level and NTCU versus JP is that you cannot use a hover spray, which is spraying these chain chomplets with your hover nozzle, which is actually faster in JP. You have to use the spray nozzle in order to get these chain chomplets. As you can see, they're spam spraying. That's the only method you can take this down on NTCU, which loses a bunch. Doesn't lose a bunch of time, but it loses some time. It's noteworthy. As you can see, mdmason pausing, it makes it so the shine appears faster, and you skip the like the pets, like the flood talking to you about taking care of your pets and stuff. It removes that and like it makes it shine spawn faster when you pause there. After the third champlet. I think he got good RNG on that, mdmason did. So Domio, I believe he did Gelato Beach skip pretty well. That was pretty decent for his skill level. Pretty fast. So now he's gonna finish up Gelato Beach. So Domio not too far behind. So the first Piantissimo race, it's an auto scroller basically. You get to the other portion of the map faster than him, and then you still have to wait for Piantissimo to finish the race. So like, it's the same every time. So like, as you can see, using the fastest movement, showcasing the water slide, how fast it can be. Ooh, getting a little scary there. Almost falls down there. Didn't grab it. Now Domio going for the Pianta early. As you can see, spin jump, wide turn, and back hover. Nice back hover there. It's impressive to see a player of his skill level actually going for back hover. Back hovering is hard. You have to pull the C stick once before you back hover. So it's pretty nifty to see. On Domio's screen it was. So mdmason finishing up this auto scroller. Going into Pianta 3. So, as you're going to see, the Goopy Inferno, you essentially, the basic way of doing this is if you do the series underground tunnel shenanigans. But the player is gonna use a skip call. Well, it's a damage boost technique, as you can see. Oh no! He slipped out of the mushroom. That's really unfortunate. Oh, he saves it with 1 health left, as you can see. That's really, really impressive. Taking a breather there, MD Mason, I would too. That would be really scary. I thought he was dead for sure. I'm not sure if he wants to spin jump right after here, because he can, like, get killed by that flame, as you can see there. That was so close. It's good to see he saved it there. He would when you die in this game, you get spewed out of the world, so you have to re-enter the pipe again, and that wastes a lot of time. Ooh, I hope he doesn't get killed by the pyro chicken. He's really close to the pyro chicken right now. This has not happened in ages. I hope he gets the shine right now. The pyro chicken! Oh my god. That pyro chicken almost. Oh man, it was way too awfully close. I think it was still far away, but like, oh my god, that scared me. Popularized by Pyro Chicken, by Pyro Shade. I believe there's an all-story some player actually got hit by the Pyro Chicken and died in this level. That's not, you don't see that often because the Pyro Chicken is on a cycle. But oh well, I'll talk about that later. MD Mason now going to Pianta 4. And I believe he got best RNG as you. I think that's best RNG. Yes, that's best RNG when Chain Chomp is facing the left side. You grab the Chain Chomp and then you try to like manipulate where he goes, as you can see, by going to the left side of the Chain Chomp. You grab on him to go faster, and you spam the L button a little bit there. Nice, this is a good move on my MD Mason. Manipulating, going into the. Ooh. Didn't spray him too thoughtfully, or however you say the English word. Yeah, Pianta's not my favorite world, in my dear honest. There's a lot of ways that you can mess up too. Nice, he gets the chain skip there. I mean the spin jump dive before the cutscenes started. Throttly. Why did I sign up for this? What did I choose? A really hard word to say. Yeah, so MD Mason's saving a lot of time there with the good RNG. Oh, Domiok, I believe he dived to the wrong direction there. Wonder if he still makes it. Ooh, I think he's close. Oh, somehow he makes it, but oh, he's like diving to the other way. Oh no, that's an unfortunate death. Thoroughly. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, my bad. Pronouncing call later. Thanks, thoroughly. Okay, so MD Mason's going to essentially the second big skip in the game. This is called Yoshi skip. As you can see, you normally need Yoshi to spray down there for in episode 5. So you can enter the loading zone is there without needing Yoshi. So MD Mason using a technique called Yoshi skip. I believe he went for the hub setup there. Z fastest setup. We get a second try from Domiok. I believe he made it this time. He's getting a little low health. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. I think he got hit by the flame, or like he didn't make it entirely. MD Mason, ooh, seems like the Pianta was in a good position to be early cycle, as it was really close to the left side, so he could have skipped an entire cycle here of the Pianta man walking all the way to the left side there. But like MD Mason does not go for platform skip, which is the safer option, but it's harder to get early cycles with the platform skip. It is possible, but yeah. Let's see if Domio can make this. As you can see, Pianta 3 to any new runner, it could be at run ender if you don't know how to properly do it. Damage boosting is pretty hard. Ooh, still with 2 health left. Pretty scary. Ooh, I think that was oh no, that was a game over. No, that was what I was afraid of. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have the race done in our hands. Domio game overing on Pianta 3, that's really unfortunate. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. The speedrun can be itself very hard if you're still new to it. There's a lot of ways that you can like die without, and if he didn't use a memory card there, then like that's really unfortunate. A game overing, essentially what it does, if you press continue right there, you'll have to start all over again from the beginning of the game, essentially, when the plane flies in and you go into the airstrip. So if you didn't use the memory card there, it's really unfortunate. You cannot continue unless you use a memory card, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, I believe, yeah, you can start over from your last save, but since these I think Domio was not using a memory card, which is pretty riskier because of this skill level. I think so he starts all over again with the airstrip. So I guess I can continue talking about how MD Mason goes throughout his run here. MD Mason going Pianta 6. You spray 10 Piantas as fast as possible. Ooh, he's almost bunks and falls. I wonder if Dominic's gonna continue. I'm really curious if Dominic will continue still, because I would continue if I were him, because MD Mason can like still soft block in the following levels too. So like, I don't know if he's So Dominic finishes a run. I mean, MD, it's still everything's possible in this game, but I don't know if he's continuing. I don't take his blame if he doesn't want to continue. This is a little bit awkward. MD Mason is finishing up Pianta 7. Yeah. Maybe someone can tell him. Maybe someone can tell him like, hey, you can just still mess around, or you can still like start another run and keep the timer going and stuff. Yeah, that's brutal. I would be too. I think he's taking a breather right now, so you can see his Mario sleeping. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Well, really still a strong showing to get to Pianta 3. I mean, he's still new in the game. I think he's 8 days. I think he started learning this game as the tournament started, so it's pretty respectable. So you can see MD Mason not taking any shenanigans, not going for honey skip, which skips this cutscene as you can see by dying and scrolling to the left side. And side step into the left side inside that building. As you can clip inside the building, and the one that you see there in the cutscene. And it skips his cutscene. So like MD Mason, I think he's not taking a risk and not die it, and not game over as well. Because I'm not sure if he knows that Domiok game over, and or not. Yeah, so still pretty respectable showing by Domiok. It's pretty impressive to be able to get Gelato Beach skip really fast. I think that was a really good Gelato Beach skip. That was faster than my first time for sure. So I see a lot of potential in Domiok. Hopefully he doesn't get discouraged. Oh, it appears the Domiok forfeited too. Thanks for the chat that MD Mason. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I believe I don't know what the rules of tournament is. I think you probably want to finish the run. He's gonna showcase there a cutscene skip there. You can pause exit, skips the entire cutscene where you see Shadow Mario holding Princess Peach captive, and it skips that part of the game. You can skip that cutscene. No more movie time. So Mecha Bowser, which is the first level in Pinna Park. You wanna spray, you wanna hit. Ooh, he misses the DM shot there, which is the Dark Musician shot, popularized by Dark Musician. You hit Mecha Bowser 4 times. And that's pretty much it. I think that's the second shot. Nice free grab there as the rocket spawned again. So right here, you're gonna see the explosion. He pauses and exits, skips the second cutscene. All those cutscenes, I think they're like 2 minutes long to 3 minutes long. They take forever. I'll be gladly the commentator on right here. Domiuk, I believe he forfeited. He died on Pianta 3. So that's a shine. So MD Mason going up. Not sure if he's still on PV pace. Probably. It's really hard to be on PV pace in a race run. Let's see. Let me pull up his song. Oh, he's using race splits. Respectable. Yeah, it's still a good strong showing by Domiuk. As you can see, MD Mason going for the mole skip. The cutscene is down there still. You can skip the entire fight there with the throwing the bombs into the cannon there. Pretty easy secret, not too hard. You want to be able to make the cycle on top, which is not hard to do. As you can see, you have some time to wait there, right here. It's actually pretty hard. I can see yeah, casually, but once you learn the speedrun strats here, this secret shouldn't be too bad, unless you bonk in the railings. Sometimes you can die there if you bonk, fall backwards. Domiuk forfeited. He died in Pianta 3. It's really unfortunate death. He ran out of lives in Pianta 3, and he didn't save, so he couldn't continue because it would have brought him all the way to the start of the game, which essentially is pretty much that's pretty much race right there. So Pinna 3, one of the most intricate chants in the game, depending on what kind of strat you use. As you can see, MD Mason not opting for the boat hopper strat. He's using the older route, popularized, I believe it was like the old way of doing Pinna 3, which it was back in 2013-14. This is the normal route that you take here. Yeah, it was pretty sad. It was still a strong showing by Domiuk. He's only been running 8 days, so like he was still new to the game. This coin is always tricky using this route. Nice backup on the side there. Wall jump there. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. This shine can be the worst. You can bonk into electric Koopas if you're going for a faster cycle there, the faster strat. You can fall all the way down to. There's so many ways to mess up this level. Even though there's no way of dying in this level. It's still, you can lose a bunch of time in this level. Master turn replica. Oh yeah, there's an essentially good timing with mole skip. You have to wait a little bit when he throws, it's where you want to spin jump dive or like side flip into it. There's many ways you can do it. But yeah, mole skip is, it takes some time to learn in it. But once you get it down, you can get it consistently, like 99% of the time. So Pinna 4, you wanna try getting all these guys in one cycle killed. As you can see, you spam spray on top of these guys. and you get them to attack you by 2s and then the 3s. Ooh, I think he's gonna get one cycle. Really impressive. Oh no, he dives the other way. Dang. Still, so this 2 cycle for MD Mason skill level is pretty good still though. Yeah, sometimes side flips can actually be displayed incorrectly and not being able to do a side flip, which sucks. It sucks. Sometimes when you want to spin jump, you get a side flip, or when you wanna side flip, you get a spin jump, or you get a dive in the other way. This game is pretty demanding on your inputs. Sometimes you get the wrong input if you do it slightly differently, just a tiny bit. So following up is a skip called Early Yoshi Go Run. As you can see, he's saving right there, just to be safe there, because you can soft lock him coming here. So respectable save, and I think that solves it. That's pretty much race right there. When MD Mason saves right there, you can make sure that he will not get a game over there and start all the way from the beginning. I believe, yeah, just now, as you can see, MD Mason just saved, so there's no way he can like die in this. This is called as you can see, he's going to episode 3. This is called Early Mary Joshi Go Round, which is EYG. It's a barrier skip that allows you to go into the carousel with Yoshi without needing to do pin of 5. So essentially you're going into the secret of pin of 6 in the episode 3, which essentially saves like a minute and 30 seconds ish. It saves doing pin of 5 entirely, so it's a pretty good skip that you want to learn playing this game in a higher level. I myself have not done EYG till I had a 125 actually. You can get a good time still without needing this trick. As you can see, fruit storage there, that's NTCU only, that's the only in the American version you can do it. You can store the fruit. You need a purple Yoshi to be able to spray the platforms here. As you can see, he's trying to get inside the park right here. Oh no, and the stew despawned. That's really unfortunate. Sometimes that can happen. The stews are really finicky when they're inside in that section of the game. Oh, I believe if you're just joining in, Domio forfeited. He game over on Pianta 3, I believe. This is really unfortunate. He was having a good run too. Even though his PB is 2 hours, I think he was on pace with the PB. Like honestly, he did Jalalabi skip pretty fast. As you can see there, you spray Yoshi with purple, and then you have the fruit store right there. So you eat it. You can eat it whenever you want right there because he had fruit storage enabled. So that's pretty good because you need the orange Yoshi to be able to access the Yoshi Go Run right here. So as you can see, that was a barrier skip because all of that is an invisible wall. You cannot walk through there. So you needed the platforms in order to like let you carry you to the carousel. MD Mason not going for, I believe, is the safest strats in the game right here. In this secret, I mean, not opting for the over the top to the right. Ooh, that was really close. I like the camera angle right there. Zooming out all the way so you can see where the platforms are. That's really interesting. So essentially he just did pin of 6 and pin of 3, but it unlocks the pin of 6 without doing pin of 5. So he just skipped over a shine right now. So that's pretty cool. So now all that is left is episode 7. So like I said earlier, you just need to kill all Shadow Mario 7s in every world. You don't need to do episode 8. Sadly, we'll not be seeing any balloons in episode 8. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions if you have about this game. I still do not know what the tournament rules are if one player forfeits, like you see Domiok forfeiting. But what happens if MD Mason forfeits? I believe what happens is the player. I'm not so sure, but in SRL rules are like the player who got the farthest wins, I believe. But I heard that if both players forfeit, then the race will be rescheduled and redone or something like that. So MD Mason probably does not want that to happen. He wants to be able to finish this race, and he saved earlier, so he has a checkpoint there at EYG in case he. But he has 6 lives, so I'm sure that's not the case that would happen. So MD Mason now going to the Rico section of the game. It's pretty good race run so far that MD Mason has, so. So Blooper breaks out shine number 1. You're gonna try getting to the blooper as fast as possible. That was an interesting movement. I thought he was gonna go for the triple jump strat at first. I was like, what? That's insane. The triple jump strat's like this crazy IL strat that only you do in ILs. It's really crazy. So you want to spray his little nose right there, You spray the little nose. You pull on his nose twice, and then you basically get the shine. I think the game intends you to pull all his tentacles, as you can see on each side, but you don't have to do that. You can just pull on his nose twice and spray his nose. Coming up is Go-Go Blooper Surfing, as they call it in the JP version. We're gonna see if these players, if Mason, I believe, goes for bloopers list. I think he does not go for blooper list. Mason's PB is a 126, I believe. It's a 126, and Domiuk's PB is a 2 hours PB. I think he just started learning this game like 8 days ago, and he got a good gelato abuse skip, but he unfortunately died in Pianta 3. Ooh, nice. MD Mason going for the first blooper list. For the first blooper entry. Let's see if he goes for blooper list inside the secret right here. The race. Nice, going for a blooper list. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I watched MD Mason play, so I think last time I watched him, he didn't go for. Ooh, I'm not sure if he got the first checkpoint right there. I think he got it. I'm not sure. He seemed to be a little far away. As you can see, you normally need the blooper right here to ride you normally use the blooper, but you don't need to use the blooper right here. It saves a bunch some time, but I believe oh no, he missed the checkpoint, so he's gonna have to redo the the level again. Yeah, well, at least he tried though. Props are you trying though, yeah. That's hard to do. So now you can see he's using the blooper now, so you can see that's the intended way to do it. But you can skip the majority part of the race here. You can see he skipped the second portion of the race right there by jumping across the column there. So nice. He finished without 25. It's pretty respectable time. So coming up is one of the fastest shines in the game, besides the Shadow Mario 7 and Rico 7. Is a K Shines sprite. The intended weight of this game is you have to go series of you have to go up there and go through the maze up there and like jump dive and fall down to the shine, but you can get the shine in about like 50 seconds. As you can see, you can spin jump right here on top of the crane and then do another spin jump and just go underneath the shine cage and get the shine. Really easy. It's just a precise timing right there. It's good to see that MD Mason got it. Again, feel free to ask any questions if you have about the game. I'll be freely to ask them. I'll be freely to answer them to my best of my ability and knowledge. Okay, so Rico 4, the secret of Rico Tower. This shine, you wanna get into the secret as fast as possible. Notice the movement, pretty nice movement. Momentum spin jump here and wall kicks. And this secret can be in my opinion, can be a tough one. And can be a run ender right here. But MD Mason with that comfortable 5 lives, he'll be safe. He'll be feeling pretty safe. Ooh, gets a spin jump dive right there. That's one of the scariest spin dives in the game. Spin jump dives. Pardon me. Gets a 1-up. He has like, I think he has like 6, 7 1-ups or something like that. Ooh, nice wide turn right there. Really cool to see. Change the set though. With the wide turn, you're able to change your direction really fast, but you lose a lot of speed while you do so. But I think he didn't want to bonk there, so that was a pretty safer thing to do right there. So coming up is Blooper Gooper Returns, I believe. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Yeah, I almost got it. This is the second revisited boss, the same boss, but this time he does a different attack animation, but I don't think we get to see it. Because you basically pull on him, but you wait for 3 to 4 screams. I think it takes a little bit longer to take him down. Oh yeah, welcome everybody. If you're just walking in, Domio, unfortunately he forfeited in Pianta 3. He game overed in Pianta 3, and ooh, I think mainly Mason's having a little trouble with grabbing his nose right there. I think he wants to maybe reset the cycle. And oh, the tentacles are in the way. That's okay. No dying in Blooper Gooper 5, because one time I actually died in this level when I was first learning the game. I mean, learning the speedrun of it. I actually died here. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're just gonna see MD Mason finishing up the game. As you can see, I still do not know what the rules are if one player forfeits. I think the other player, obviously due to ethical reasons, he has to finish their game. For everybody in chat as well, if you want to see the game too. It's still a race in hand. Someone has to finish this race. So Rico 6 and the red coins and the water. This is one of those scary levels that if you are in a tough position, you can actually bonk and die. And this is one of the worst deaths to have also in the game, because you have to re-enter the shine and then hit this red button right here and redo the mission again. You get the green blooper, which he has the best handling in the game. And all the bloopers go the same speed if you hold forward. So he's folding forward right now. He's going really fast right now. So it doesn't matter which. Well, it matters because if you grab the green blooper, you're able to control better with it than the other bloopers. So that's the main reason why we get the green blooper there. It has better handling. Oh, that scared me. That was so close to there. I thought he was gonna bonk there. Those hitboxes and those obstacles can be really, really like big right there sometimes. That was really scary. Yes, yeah, yes, you have to hold forward there to go faster. But then, if you're really close to hitting an obstacle, you can bonk there. Ooh, I believe we're having stand by for any technical difficulties. They believe that's on MD Mason's page. I mean stream. I think he's probably right now spraying Shadow Mario Revisited, which is the fastest Shadow Mario in the game. Do not know if he got it down or not. Right now he's probably done with Shadow Mario 7, which is the fastest Shadow Mario. He's probably on his way to Bianca 6 now. Rip. 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 This happened earlier. I think we just wait until the stream comes back up. We'll see where he's at. After Rico, he will go to Bianco, which he will finish up Bianco 6 and 7. Bianco 6 is one of those longer secrets in the game. If you die on top, then you can lose a bunch of time. Dying on top is the worst thing in this game, in terms of secret levels for Bianco 6. Stand by for technical difficulties. I'm sure we'll get MD Mason back, stream back as soon as possible. Dying on top is the worst way to die in the game. Oh dang! I believe MD Mason's Wi-Fi crashed. Hopefully he can get it back soon. Feel free to ask any questions if you have about this game. I believe no matter what, MD Mason will take this game. Oh, I think we're back. Oh, he's paused too. Oh, what a nice well-being. Actually pausing in mid race to fix the Wi-Fi. Thank you so much, MD Mason. This rain is very tense. Technical difficulties, Domio forfeiting, like game overing on Pianta 3. That's why you see the sleeping Mario on the left side, as he can sleep in there. He tried his best though. He still needed the game. Ooh, nice! Wow, that's... Ooh, he almost saved it there. That is really hard to do. Did not know MD Mason upgraded his strats there. I think it's been like a year since I've seen a run of him. It's probably less than a year actually. I think I've seen one of it, but I don't remember him having insane strats here. And oh, he almost saved it there. mdmason trying to showcase the hardest strats in this game, which I don't blame him. Yeah, that wall kick, wide turn, dive jump. Believe it's the one of the hardest ways to do the secret now. I believe he's wide turning there because you normally don't need to wide turn there, but I don't think he's getting enough speed able to do it. Oh my god, he has 7 lives. That's so much. I've never seen anyone having 7 lives before. That's really impressive. I believe if he finishes the run, maybe he'll get world record in amount of lives he has. Alright. Respectable. Going the safer route, riding the cube there. As you can see, he attempted doing the showcasing the swag of the more intricate techniques. Taking a stem up here, you don't want to die here. This is the worst death if you fall all the way down. The fun fact: the death box here in this game is actually all the way down there. It's not, so if you're up there still, the death is not. It will take you 10 seconds to reach all the way to the bottom too. So it wastes a bunch of time too. It's a nice, good, solid, safe strats by mdmason. Get some across Bianca 6, no problem. I also can go in depth about who mdmason will face next too, as he is finishing up Bianco's part 2, Bianco 7. One of the easiest Shadow Marios in the game too, along with Rico. Gets the quick kill there. Roast. Let me see, I can pull up the screen. I can pull up the challenge. Let's see. As you can see, mdmason will now go to get Yoshi. I believe he went to the left side. Going to the left side here saves time, because the banana will be right up there. You can spray it down, and it's faster going to the right side, to the left side in terms of Mario's position where he started. So you need Yoshi to unlock Manta. To unlock Serena, pardon me. he gets in with Yoshi. That's cool. So Manta Storm, aka ASMR level of Spam Sprays controllers. This level can be really tough on your hands, as you can see. You have to spam spray all throughout this level. This level can take around 3 minutes too, so it can be really taxing on your hands too. It's a Fuller roast stream now. I'm sorry, Fuller. Didn't have to be like this. mdmason going for the Wilco hut, as they call it, popularized by Wilco, StarCraft 2, a SMS speedrunner. I think he speedruns SM64 now. Wilco SC2, pardon me. Well, I think his name's not even Wilco SC2, his name's just Wilco now. As you can see, he's trying to get the first face down. Sometimes you could get ping pong there a lot. Get thrown around there. You wanna get the face where all the Phantom Mantas get pink? Ooh, there's a big one right there. He missed one. Ooh, he ran out of water. Oh, he gets bounced around. There's so many things that can go wrong here, as you can see. But it's all good. Okay, he got the second phase. Yeah, you can see all the spam sprays being done this level. This can be really tiring to your hands. The thing is swimming around in ponds and ocean, so why is... That is a fun fact too. I believe there is a inside story about what kind of water does Mario use? Is the water that Mario uses hot or is it cold? Like compared to the ocean water there, maybe it's like super freezing water that it hurts the mantas, and then the mantas are not they're not being used to it. As you can see, MD Mason using the wide look there saves the position of the camera there. It saves the position after this hotel cutscene right here, so Mario will be looking forward instead of backwards like the default setting is in this game. So I was gonna get to the bracket. Oh yes. So MD Mason, after this, if he's able to finish this run, I'm sure he will. MD Mason will be facing Grinch in the losers bracket, I believe, after that loss from Grinch versus Fried Tofu, which was a really good match. So that will be happening next week. Yeah, but that's a good point to bring that up. Why is the Manta not dead before, like, the Phantom Manta not dead if it goes across the water? That means that the flood water is different, maybe. Or the flood uses a process of, like, I don't know, like some kind of, like, osmosis or something. Like, it, like, converts the water to, like... it converts the water to, like, some other kind of water, or maybe it's super hot or something, like... Alright, so Serena 2, one of the tactics, I think he was gonna try to go for a spin jump dive and a boo bounce, where you can bounce on these boos without needing to convert them to platforms. But I believe he's just going for the safer strat, which is just spray them, get the platforms, and just get up there to the secret. Also, Serena 2, in my opinion, is the run ender of the game. I lost many runs to this. Oh, that was so close to bonking there with that jump dive right there. Really nice movement showcased by MD Mason. I don't think he's gonna go for momentum spin jump strat. Maybe he won't. He will prove me wrong. I think he will prove me wrong. Oh man, that's unfortunate. He tried to go for a spin jump, momentum spin jump right there. You can get a lot of speed there and go really fast and do a spin jump out of that cube, and you use the Mario momentum of I believe it's a little slide right there that Mario does, and you propel yourself to go really a longer distance right there. It's unfortunate to see. I miss it that time. Even top runners miss it every now and then, so it's nice showcasing. It's nice to see MD Mason go for all these like really fast strats. Yes, I believe we're just now seeing a really cool run by MD Mason. He's just gonna finish it up this race. Someone has to finish, right? Oh no, he goes for the spin, momentum spin jump yet again. If you're pressing too fast or too slow, you would not get the input correctly. So Mario just like dives, and Mario just like walks off into the distance with just single jumping. But it's okay. MD Mason with a plethora of lives right there. So many lives he has. Oh no, he just walks off. Sometimes those sandblocks can be the worst mechanic in the game. As you can see the frustration in his gameplay, he Y-looked and moved around in the control stick a bunch. Yeah, good thing he has like 6 more lives. And if he needs to, thanks to Kinicola's 1-up guide, which is another speedrunner in this tournament, there is a guide that you can use to see where all the 1-ups are in this secret. I think there are 2 1-ups, one in the beginning and one in the end. With the if you kill the watermelons, you get another 1-up. I think one of the 1-ups is right here. I think one of them is on the other end of the. Oh no, he boxed. As you can see, this secret is the worst, in my opinion. The worst secret in the game. Not even Noki 6. For myself. Because you got blocks right here. Sand blocks, worst mechanic in the game. Worst block in the game. by far. Oh, the race is ongoing. If welcome everybody if you're just joining us. And Domio forfeited actually. He got a game over in Pianta 3. He was not able. Ooh, finally gets the momentum spin jump right there. As you can see, showcasing what the speed can be. So thanks to MD Mason for showing us the coolest strat in the game. One of the coolest strats in the game. The good thing that he has the 3 more lives. Oh my god, I just smelled delicious food downstairs. Nice bonk with the pipe. Yeah, it was a very shameful about forfeited. I guess I can talk about Domiok. Domiok, he's really new to the game. His PB is like 2 hours and 7 minutes or something like that. Yeah, Pianta 3, it can be really hard for new speedrunners because you need to damage boost over the Goopy Inferno. So you damage boost with an enemy, and you can actually dive the wrong way if you don't like go really fast too. So like, and he wasn't saving, and it was a really good pace run by Domiok too. Even though he's new to the game, he was able to pull Jaladabi skip really fast. So it was a really strong showing by Domiok on the left side. MD Mason attempting the Yoshi skip 2 in the game. You don't need to use Yoshi for the series of mazes on the top side on the roof. You just need to collect a banana and you do a clip with a banana clip and you can get the shine there. Pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy. It's actually not that hard to do. Yeah, the Pianta, it's the night cycle. It's the night cycle where you need to rescue the mayor that is across the Lake Inferno. All the lakes and well the whole ground is Inferno, so it's like Goopy Inferno. So you can actually damage boost and not use the underground series. Yeah, it sucks to lose the race with a game over. And he still had a chance too, because MD Mason could like soft lock or like could game over before reaching EYG as well. So anything can happen in races too. It's sad to see Domio forfeiting. So right now, MD Mason going for casino skip. You don't need to do the casino there. Thank the RNG gods that you don't need to do that minigame. Or else I wouldn't be running this game, honestly. So you can skip that series of minigames, you can jump right into the secret. Oh no, he bonks and then it makes Mario fall down to his death there. You cannot do anything when Mario bonks in that position. I think there's no way to recovering that from that there, so that's unfortunate death by MD Mason. Oh, that was so close. He could get actually squished there. You can actually squish and Mario just like dies and falls down. Like it's really funny to see sometimes when you get squished. Oh no! Having a little trouble in the later part of the secret there, Mason. I'm sure he can do it. I believe. Having 1 life left. This is getting really scary. I don't know when's the last time MD Mason has saved. Don't get squished. Okay. I got squished myself 1 time. It was not fun. Alright, nice. Most top level runners go for another momentum spin jump on this block, but that is really risky. I don't think we see MD Mason go. So glad MD Mason finishes up the secrets of Serena. That was the last secret in Serena. So next secret we see will be in the last level, Binoki. So right now he's gonna enter pipe again and he will go to do Serena 5, which is the King Boo section of the game. Is another big RNG part of the game. And I will let you know what kind of cycles and what kind of RNG he gets. RNG being called random number generator. If anyone's not particularly knows about speedrunning, is So the game basically gives you an altered. It's just RNG. It's just because it gives the game. So the game is different every time. So like sometimes you get a worse cycle in Kimbu, and you get so many extra cycles that so it like loses a bunch of time for no reason because that's just how the game code works. Nice ground pound there. That's a hard ground pound get if you. Sometimes Mario doesn't ground pound it. So here's Kimbu. You're gonna have to, as you can see, you run over underneath him to spawn him faster. And you spray him, and you basically want to get fruit cycles. That one was an extra cycle, so he did not get a fruit cycle. So he has to cancel the cycle again and spray him again. So far it's one extra cycle. Nice, he got fruit. So after a fruit cycle, what comes next is he has to get question marks, and he has to wait before canceling, or else you'll get another question mark cycle. So as you can see, this is the normal cycle, the fruit cycle after it. So he has to cancel this after he spews down the enemies. So that was not considered an extra cycle, that's like the intended cycle. So after this, he will get a fruit cycle. Yeah, there you go. That's a good RNG. So no extra cycles. So no extra cycles after one cycle. Extra cycle, sorry. It's kind of difficult to explain this. So all you need to know is that that's normally what you get is one extra cycle. So it's not that big of a deal right now. So he's getting good RNG so far. Unless commentator curse. Okay, that's a normal fruit cycle. So far he only got one extra cycle. It's looking good. Yeah, good RNG. That's good RNG in my books. Only one extra cycle. Yeah, when you get the fruit cycles, you get the peppers, and you throw the pepper first, and then you throw the fruit after. So following up is another spam spray heavy game. You're gonna be seeing a lot of spam spray in this level. Certain the beach. It's scrubbing the beach. Just imagine if you played this game casually. How did you beat this level? Obviously you use the barrels and stuff and spray everywhere, but you can use spam spray right here. It's much easier, as you can see. You spray a large portion of area right there, surface area, as you can see. Spam spray definitely helps. mdmason going for the water, more water there. You can actually recharge more water using those barrels. So another big difference from NTCU versus Japan version of this game is that in NTCU, you don't have to be too strict about cleaning all the goop right here. You can actually miss a bunch of goop a little bit, and it wouldn't be a big deal too. You will essentially finish the level without needing to. I think it's around 95% of the map that you have to clean, so you don't have to be so completely consistent with spraying everything. Nice. So he gets a buff at 2 time, which is pretty decent. I believe the world record for an NTCU is at 232, so and bigger the time, the better. If less the time is the worse, because the timer is actually counting down instead of up. So mdmason looking really really shaky with that 1 life left. Hopefully he'll save at 1 point in the game. Finishing up Serena, as you only need the Shadow Mario 7s in every world. Oh, yes, welcome. If you're just joining us in Domiok, unfortunately forfeited. He had a death in Pianta 3. He was trying to damage boost, and I believe he dove the opposite wrong way, and it was unfortunate. He did not save, and he had a game over in Pianta 3. So, and getting a game over in this game essentially means that you have to start all over the game again, since the airstrip cutscene. And Domiok's still new to the game, so it's pretty respectable because he actually got a really fast gelato beast skip, and he was able to. I think he was on PB pace when he got to Pianta, so it's still respectable to see Domiok improving a lot in this game. As you can see, MD Mason now going to the last world. This is the last world, Noki Bay. One of the hardest. Yeah, it was a rip. Because it was pretty sad to see Domiok forfeiting. Noki 1, really one of the hardest input heavies in the game. Really input heavy. You wanted to get on top of the waterfall, and you want to get on top of the bombs there and kill the mole that is on top of this mountain. So you can see all this heavy movement right here. Oh, gets gooped right there. Nice spin jump, alright. Ooh, nice. He going for the hardest strat there. The water slide there. Really impressive to see. Oh, he can just needs a little bit more height there. And that jump right here. Okay, that spin jump. I think he get this. He's gonna be really close. It's at my seat, man. Right here, you throw 3 bombs in, just like as we saw earlier from mole skip. There's no mole skip right here. You have to kill him right here, unlike earlier in the game. Because sadly, the shine is not below him. That would be insane if the shine was below him and you had to clip underneath him. Here we go. The shine spawns from the waterfall. Shine. So Noki 2. It's another one of those heavy input shines in the game. It's all about movement in this the Noki, so it really tests your abilities. So if you can truly play Sunshine at a speed. Nice, good movement, good stuff, Lee Mason. Okay, so in Noki 2, there's a third blooper, but you're actually going to skip that boss fight and just clip underneath with this the springboard. And there's a shine there. It's already waiting for you underneath the blooper. So you don't need to do the third blooper in Noki. So I believe the segment time this level is actually under it's like 59 in 1 minute. So it's really fast, this level. Just imagine if we had to do the blooper fight. That would take so long time. So this is really interesting to talk about, the red coins in a bottle. So all throughout the game, we have not seen Wario swim. So now we get introduced to Mario swimming under. So it's really interesting how you play throughout the game and you're just now going with underwater movement in the game. So this is basically a tutorial to train you for the upcoming shine in the game. You collect all 8 coins. Hello, welcome. If you're just joining us in. having a little trouble. If you wide look, you turn faster. As you can see, he's wide looking, or as they call N64 players, Mario Cam. In Sunshine, we call it wide look. Thank you so much if you're enjoying the commentary. Good to see 8 coins. Really well done. So yeah, not too hard of a level. It can be hard if you miss the first coin, but if you learn the route, then it's pretty consistent. I think it's like a 95% always getting it. There's a small chance where you like miss the first coin still, if you're not paying close attention. But it's all good. Alright, so now this is the real test of if you get the water under movement. The water movement well done. This is the Ely Mouth. Is essentially one of the last boss before Bowser. It's truly could be a run killer as well. If you get it eaten, then it could be pretty much over. You can lose a bunch of time because eel goes down every time you eat him. If you get eaten, then eel cycles can be messed up too. So, also, if you're thinking about running this game, this is where you take your water break right here. You let Mario fall and you can like quickly check your Twitter follows, or like you check your Facebook notifications, so you drink a little water. And then you hit the first bubble right there. You want to be able to hit that first bubble. Spray, and you want to like spray as much cheese as possible when he first opens the mouth. Most players go for 5-tooth. I think most beginners go for 4-tooth. Let's see. Yeah, he's going for 4-tooth, which is pretty respectable. You want to be eaten there. You exit it out and you want to make eel eat you every time you exit. So like, as you can see there, if you make eel eat you, he does not go down. So that's a time saver. Oh, he almost got eaten. That's pretty close. I think he was safe though. Okay, so as you're gonna see a cutscene skip. If you get hit at the same time you claim the last tooth, you can actually. Oh, he almost gets the cutscene. You can actually skip this cutscene, so you can remember to take properly care of your teeth. Thank you, Nintendo, for letting us know. Well, that was pretty close. And that was a really nice eel by mdmason. Normally, I think players around the skill level have a really bad time in eel, but he's able to get him down with no cutscene skip though. But it's pretty decent. Pardon me, I'm still thinking of the old mdmason when he had like a 130 or 134, but now he has a 126, which is really decent in this game. As you can see, the next up is Noki 6. Oh, actually, I got ahead of myself. It's the Piantissimo Surf. So it's the second hardest scroll of the game, which is, compared to Noki 6, is the easiest shine in the game. This Piantissimo race is actually even easier than last Piantissimo. It's good enough, it's 5-8. Yeah, Nintendo carrying my dental hygiene. Where were the toothbrushes? I wonder if they released any toothbrushes released with this game too. That would have been a really good sellout way. Really good business way of doing it. As you can see, Piantissimo, you can showcase mdmason bonking intentionally, you know, just to show around how much time you can actually lose and still make it to the end of the race. You can see he's just like moving around, just showcasing some swag right there. Piantissimo takes exactly 30 seconds every time in this level. So he makes it 10 seconds spare, no biggie. Gets the wide look there, you can actually save your position there before the chine spawns. There you go, and Mario's position is saved. Right into the shine. So now that we're done with the easiest level in the game, now comes one of the hardest levels in the game. Sabin, as you can see, really respectable. You do not want to game over on this secret and start all the way from the beginning. You want to game over and have a foul save right there. Oh really? Nice. I wonder if they actually released the Super Mario Sunshine toothbrush with like the eel or something really interesting. Probably. That's really cool. A little swag. Okay, so as you can see, Andy Mason going for the wall kicks right there. You want to get to the secret as fast as possible. As I said earlier, Noki can be a testament of your Sunshine skills, of how fast you can go. Noki being one of the hardest worlds in the game. Too many speedrunners. So this is the longest and the hardest secret in the game, compared to pretty close lengthy to Bianca 6. Getting the ledge grab right there, really scary. Going for the triple jump strat. Ooh, I'm impressed that he made it there. You want to be able to get on this rope by ground pounding so you can get an extra height right there. Nice, he got it. Ooh, going for the triple jump. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna go for the triple jump. After a spin jump, you can get a triple jump out of it. Get another ledge grab. Ooh, those hitboxes and those nails are the worst hitboxes in it. Along with signs too. Yeah, those bongs were accidental. Nice, good secret. Oh, okay. That last rotating block can be really nervous. You can actually fall down all the way down and like and die. Nice jump dives on the end. Yeah, those bonks clearly showing the showcasing how much you can bonk in that level and still win. And still like win the race. As you can see, this is the last Shadow Mario of the game. You spray him. Ooh, nice quick kill. That is one of the hardest quick kills to get. You have to spam spray really fast right there. Sometimes you can get a backflip out of a spam spray if you spam spray incorrectly. Oh yeah, if you're just tuning in, Domio unfortunately forfeited in Pianta 3. He was not able to get the damage boost off and he dove the opposite direction. He unfortunately game over there. Even though he had a good strong showing in Gelato Beach Skip, he's still new to the game. I think he's still like about 8 days new, according to speedrun.com. So yeah, it's good to see that he had a good Gelato Beach Skip though. Okay, so Flooded Delfino Plaza right here. This is the cutscene event that happens after you collect all Shadow Marios in every world. So that essentially unlocks Corona Mountain, which allows you finish the game and basically defeat Bowser without needing to collect blue cones or anything. Nice. Alright, so right now we're showcasing Andy Mason showcasing the regular strats in this game. Nice triple jump right there and a spin jump. Yeah, there's the triple jump right there in the middle. Ooh, really close right there. Spin jumps and oh god, it's so close. Spin jumps with spam spray too allows you like being able to clean those lavas efficiently. I mean, all right. Ooh. Going for the slower boat, safer boat strats right here. The faster boats you can actually bonk, and if Mario bonks then you actually have to go for boatless, which is really hard to do. Ooh, nice, he gets it through. Good to see. The Fino Plaza makes you sad. It's all good. If you actually, a fun fact, well, after I'll explain what he's doing. He's doing rocket storage right there. You can store 2 rockets, really nice rocket storage right there. If you actually pause exit in Corona, you actually see a not flooded Delfino. You actually see like the regular Delfino. It's pretty weird to see. So enjoy the last cutscene in the game as we're gonna finish it up with MD Mason in the game.
Mario! How dare you disturb my family?
Look at Bowser, he's so big. What happened to Bowser? Alright, so to most speedrunners, the Hubbard Nozzle is the final boss in the game. Oh wait, there's a Rocket Nozzle in this game? But we were playing with the Hubbard Nozzle. Yes, so we got the Rocket Nozzle. So you just have to... It's basically, this fight is pretty easy unless you get gooped. And as you can see, he's ground pounding on the top right corner of each pillar, which is effectively, if you ground pound in that same location, you can prevent any goop bounces and all that shenanigans. And MD Mason finishes it up with a 135. Congrats to him on winning this race. Good to see a strong show by MD Mason. Thanks for MD Mason showcasing all those hard strats too, which were not needed at all. Earlier in Serena 2, I think he was trying to do moments spin jumps. I believe now we have sadly finished the race. Yeah, that was after that last ground pound. When you last ground pound, you do the last ground pound. That's where you stop your timer. By the way, for anyone wondering, on the 5th platform. Yeah, Domiok unfortunately forfeited the race. He died in Pianta 3. He was not able to finish since he did not have a save point. So in Pianta 3, he tried a damage boost, dove the opposite direction, and unfortunately died, and tried to re-enter again and died again, and he kept trying, but he wasn't able to get the skip properly. So it's pretty unfortunate. It's possible to run out of water in final boss fight. Yes, it is possible to run out of water if you use a lot of... If you're going for the safer strats, which you spray on Bowser to like for him to stop throwing fire, then you have to wait for the bullet bill, the blue bullet bill, which will regain your health if you jump on the blue bullet bill, which spawns like I swear every 30 seconds. It takes forever for the blue bullet bill to come about, and then you have to jump on it, and you get one up. You get a 1-up from the bullet bill. All right, so I believe we're gonna get an interview right now. Hello, MD Mason. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Good job on the commentary.
Yeah, I tried my best. It was pretty hard not having to talk anything about when sometimes Domio was not playing. So yeah, it was pretty unfortunate to see Domio on forfeiting in Pianta 3. I think he
Sorry about like internet issues there.
Oh yeah, it's all good. You seem to fix it. Thanks so much for actually fixing it mid-race too. Like, thanks so much so we could actually, and thanks for showcasing those hard strats too, by the way. Even though the race was pretty much one hand, but you just like went for the hard strat.
I was practicing a lot of Bianca 6 and Serena 2 before the run. Couldn't get what I wanted.
Nice. So I believe you were using the safe strats right there. So because I wasn't not sure if what would happen if you actually forfeited as well. So it was good to see you actually save, unlike Domio right here. But he gave a strong showing though. Like, he's still new to the game. I think he's like 7-8 days old of running the game. He actually got a first try Gelato Beach skip too, so it was pretty nice to see. But yeah, good.
Yeah, I think I was only like 2 levels ahead of him until Pianta 3.
Yeah. Any heights or lows in your race, I think?
I was happy that I got 3 YG, even if it was second try.
Oh yeah.
Levels that were like, I guess Corona was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a really good Corona. What did you welded that? Because that was a good rocket storage at the end. That was pretty fast.
I don't know if I golded it because I'm not running against.
Oh, you're not running on splits too.
I'm just running against race splits.
Oh yeah.
It's probably close.
308. That's really decent with those strats. Yeah, that's really good. You didn't even get gooped too. Like, you just got That was a really clean fight.
Yeah, if you just I lost like like 5 or 6 minutes on Bianco 6 and Serena 2 right then. Also, the same time my like internet went out. Take that away, and it was like almost sub 130.
Oh yeah.
My PB, so.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like waiting. I was like, I don't know if he's still playing or if I was like trying to narrate what you're gonna do. It's like he's going to Bianca 6 right now.
Yeah, much better than my first race though.
Yeah, good to see, man. And also, yeah, I also told him you're world record holder of other sport Mario games
Yeah,
too as well. Good to
Thanks
see.
for the knowledge.
Yeah, no problem. Good to see you running this game again. And good luck on your next race. And do you have any words to your fans out there if they're watching? Any closing remarks? I believe we lost MD Mason.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Cut out for a sec there.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say, do you have any closing remarks and words to your fans out there?
Well, thanks for stick around there. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that overall though. I feel like if I do better, then I can get sub 130, which is my goal for every race.
Yeah, and anything could happen in a race. A soft lock or anything. You can take the race too if you're somehow somewhat close to your opponent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be looking forward to your next race, man.
I think I'm gonna try and get it done tomorrow. So.
Oh really? Dang. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep up with that too.
Yeah, gotta get it done before I go on vacation for spring break.
Oh yeah, spring break's coming up for all them college boys, man. All right, man.
All right.
So
I gotta head on.
Yeah.
Thanks
all
for
right.
having me.
Thanks for the interview. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for the commentary.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, bye. All right, so I'm gonna close up with this. Thanks everybody for watching. You can add the runners right here on this link, and you can add myself if you like the casting. You can add me at twitch.tv/libre. You can add twitch.tv/mdmason, and if you want to see more of Domyok, maybe in the future, you can add him at that Twitch. This has been an Any Tournament by Super Mario Sunshine. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.